Hey fans, I'm Derek and welcome to Bears Express Report. The Chicago Bears are heading into the 2025 NFL Draft with a significantly altered strategy following an aggressive approach by General Manager Ryan Poles in both the trade and free agency markets. With two newly acquired starting guards and the best center available in free agency now on their roster, Chicago's offensive line situation has taken a new shape. Let's check out all the latest moves and what's coming next. Firstly, I ask for your help. Leave a like. Many of you watch our content daily and forget to click the thumbs up. This is a humble way to support us. It costs nothing and helps us a lot. I'm grateful to you. Thanks. While many analysts predict the Bears will use their 10th overall pick in the first round to address another critical need, experts at the Big Lead suggest that LSU offensive tackle Will Campbell could be their target. If the Bears go this route, Campbell would likely need to transition into a left tackle role. However, offensive line specialist Brandon Thorn has proposed another scenario. Campbell could shift inside to guard or even center, where he could emerge as a high-impact player with Pro Bowl potential. Despite this speculation, a growing consensus indicates that Poles might prioritize Missouri's Armand Membou to solidify the left tackle position, leaving Campbell available for the San Francisco 49ers at pick number 11. With the draft board still fluid, the reality of these selections could shift, potentially reshaping Chicago's offensive line in unexpected ways. One thing is certain. The Bears' approach to the trenches is evolving, and how they execute on draft day will have lasting implications for the team's future. Beyond their draft considerations, the Bears are actively exploring trade opportunities to enhance their roster flexibility. After securing key players like Jonah Jackson and Joe Thuney, and even being linked to high-profile trade rumors involving Cincinnati Bengals edge rusher Trey Hendrickson, Chicago is now evaluating which veteran assets could be moved for additional value. Defensive tackle Andrew Billings has emerged as a prime trade candidate. Ryan Poles has been acutely aware of the team's defensive line shortcomings heading into the offseason, which is why the Bears aggressively pursued reinforcements like Dayo Odeyingbo and Grady Jarrett. Despite his contributions, Billings could become expendable in this newly restructured front. He logged 297 snaps last season while battling a torn pectoral muscle, but still managed to post an impressive 78.6 PFF pass rush grade. Since joining the Bears in March 2023 and signing a 2-year extension later that year, he's been a steady presence, starting 25 games and amassing 40 tackles, 5 quarterback hits, a forced fumble, and a sack. However, while Billings has shown promise in pass rush situations, his struggles in run defense, coupled with Jarrett's arrival, raise questions about his future in Chicago. If the Bears receive a solid draft pick offer, Poles could be inclined to make a move, particularly with young defensive lineman Zach Pickens waiting for his chance to step up. Alongside roster reshuffling and trade discussions, the Bears have been aggressive in free agency, particularly when it comes to adding speed to their offense and special teams. Chicago thoroughly evaluated multiple options at wide receiver, hosting visits with Mecole Hardman Jr. and Rondale Moore at Halas Hall. However, the Bears ultimately decided to bring in an experienced return specialist, inking a 1-year deal with 2-time Pro Bowl receiver Devin Duvernay for the 2025 season. Duvernay, previously with the Baltimore Ravens, brings elite return skills and was named a first-team All-Pro in 2021. Over 5 seasons, he has averaged 12.0 yards per punt return and 24.9 yards per kick return, while also contributing 105 receptions for 977 yards and 5 touchdowns on offense. His arrival fills the void left by veteran returner DeAndre Carter, who signed with the Cleveland Browns. With Duvernay now in the fold, Chicago enhances both its special teams unit under Richard Hightower and offensive playmaking options under new offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Even with the addition of Duvernay, the Bears are still exploring ways to strengthen their receiving core. One name that continues to be linked to Chicago is free agent wide receiver Rondale Moore. The Bears had an active first week of free agency, focusing on reinforcing the offensive and defensive lines. But Moore's recent visit to Halas Hall signals ongoing discussions about adding another playmaker. A former second-round pick in the 2021 NFL Draft by the Arizona Cardinals, Moore has flashed potential as a dynamic slot receiver. Over 3 seasons, he has recorded 135 receptions for 1,201 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also contributing in limited rushing opportunities. His most productive campaign came in his rookie season, when he caught 54 passes for 435 yards and a touchdown. However, Moore's career trajectory took a hit after being traded to the Atlanta Falcons in March 2024, where a knee injury sidelined him for the season. If signed by Chicago, Moore would likely compete for the WR3 role alongside DJ Moore and rookie standout Rome Odunze. Even after adding former Washington Commanders receiver Olamide Zaccheaus to the roster, the Bears seem intent on bringing in additional depth at wide receiver to provide new quarterback Caleb Williams with as many weapons as possible. The Chicago Bears are making bold moves this offseason, reshaping their roster through strategic draft picks, potential trades, and key free agent signings. But how do you feel about these decisions? Do you think the Bears should prioritize an offensive tackle like Will Campbell, or should they focus on another key position in the draft? Should Andrew Billings be traded, or does he still have a valuable role on this defense? Who do you think the Bears should still sign? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Remember to support the channel, leave your like, and subscribe. Don't miss any update, news, or insight about the Bears. Always stay ahead. See you soon.